On one hand, we have the 4V model of leadership, under which every possible element of leadership can be compartmentalized. So you have these 4 broad headers, but within these headers, they are displayed in different elements, which is where leadership styles differ. Now, what exactly you would like to know are the top components within these 4 Vs that I as a leader should be striving to develop. Of course, there's no rigid formula, but what I'm going to present to you now is the distilled wisdom from interviews conducted in a series of surveys over 5,200 executives over the years. These are the top 10 leadership qualities which have emerged from that survey of leadership practitioners. You'll be seeing them on the screen, 1 to 10. So you've seen the 10 elements which 5,200 experts, practitioners, senior leaders identify as the most important elements. And each and every one of these 10, and even if there were 100 more, would all fall within one or the other of the 4 Vs. Pause for a moment and reflect. Which of these 10 are you already good at? Which are the ones that you need to work on and develop? Because leadership is a holistic process. You can't excel at one element and be totally zero in the other. As an ancient Chinese proverb says, it is not possible for an arm to be larger than a leg, but if it is there, it is the sign of a serious disease. Never let the part be larger than the whole. And now we'll see how different leaders following different paths, having different philosophies, can yet reach for and attain successfully the same objective. This is a story from the 1960s. This is a story from the USA at the height of the Black Civil Rights Movement. You had 2 great leaders, Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King, both of whom were trying to attain equal rights for their people. Both of them had vastly different philosophies. Malcolm X was violent and militant. He had seen violence, he had been a part of violence, and he advocated violence if that was the only solution. Martin Luther King, on the other hand, said, I have a dream, and he was a peaceful man with a peaceful philosophy, none the less powerful than Malcolm X. In the home of Dr. Martin Luther King, over his dining table, pride of place in his house, was a portrait of Mahatma Gandhi, and Dr. Martin Luther King's role model and hero was Bapuji. On the other hand, Malcolm X would have laughed at such a role model because that was his way of working. Violent, determined, aggressive. Both had different paths because of the different backgrounds they came from, the different experiences that had shaped them. But both had a common vision, both had a common goal. Both of them reached their goal. Both of them attained the rights for their people. Both of them were shot dead when they were 38. This is the heart of leadership, that you can approach it from different directions and yet have a common objective in mind. There is no need to work in silos. There is no need to have separation within your organization. Come together, gel. It's all about teamwork. A classic example is that of Thomas Alva Edison, who was known for multiple inventions and also for inventing the light bulb. We all associate Edison's name with the light bulb, but was he the only person who did it? He had a team of 30 dedicated experts working on it at the same time. There was an expert mathematician on his team who was constantly making the calculations needed. There was a person who was constantly blowing glass in the shape of bulbs because more than 1,000 bulbs were broken during the experiments. There was another chemist who was constantly making new filaments and experimenting. At the end of the day, it was one person who became the face of victory for the project, but the project could never have succeeded without the team. Victory is always a team effort. Victory is always achieved by people striving for a common goal. Victory is always achieved in a structured manner when you follow the 4V model of leadership. This is Cyrus Gonda. Thank you so much for watching my masterclass on the 4V model of leadership.